Hello, everybody. How are you? Nice meeting you in today. Today is special fintech for the project financing solution program in 2022 years. I am hereby give live briefing for our group business line number 1 to number 10. How could you make its solution for your client, your older customer, your agency, your partnership, and authorizer, and the project contractor, project developer, project advisor, on the global in 2022 years. Welcome. Number 1 is the project financing solution program. Especially you should understand of this one. Second is underwriting advisory consulting service so as to list on the local stock market and international stock market. Number 3, asset securitization service as underwriter. Number 4, special fintech bank server fund, metaverse fund, global server fund solution. Number 5, merge and acquisition, M&A, and also the privatization advisory underwriter service. And number 6, asset cutting and asset trading through the platform. Cutting and trading how to do. Number 7, currency swap and currency exchange transaction. Number 8, repatriation program for the project tender. Number 9, you can take advantage of our special post machine protocol 101 and 201. Number 10, transaction commodity selling and buying in traditionally, you understand? Traditional. Number 1 is the project kind. Is what kind of project could you make a solution for the project financing program through our provider, help out. And the number 1 is the oil and gas project. Oil and gas project is upstream project, midstream project, downstream project, hydrocarbon cracking project, petrochemical plant, polyethylene, polypropylene, polyvinyl acetate, polyethylene, the teletype, like this kind of recycling project, and offshore drilling platform project, offshore drilling ship project, oil and gas transmission pipeline project, API standard 2112, oil and gas storage facility. Number 2, infrastructure project for the social overhead capital, international airport, international seaport, expressway, light railway, tram railway, subway, high-speed railway, Maghreb project. Maghreb project is meaning that the minimum 450 km per hour to the 1200 km per hour speed. For example, is very simple. From the Abu Dhabi to Dubai, normally speaking, we can drive over there. It will take time to without the traffic jam. Is 2.5 hours, and the traffic jam is normally 3 hours minimum. In this case, is if you take advantage of the Maghreb of the only 15-minute solution. Undersea tunnel from the London to France over there, and mega bridge project overseas is the Macau to the Hong Kong, 72 kilometers, like this one, and the renewable energy power plant, hydro power plant, tidal power plant, atomic power plant, windmill power plant, biomass power plant, geothermal power plant, LNG power plant, like this one plant, and the diesel power plant, and the humanitarian project, educational project, and healthcare project, mass housing project, refugee camp project. Number 5, high-tech project is a car assembly project, shipbuilding project, airline assembly project, train assembly project, and heavy equipment assembly project, and heavy engine manufacturing project. And also another is the battery for the electric car of battery project. Environmental project, drinkable water project, drinkable water transmission pipeline, drinkable water dam, sewage water transmission pipeline project, sewage water treatment project, desalination project. Number 7 project, crude and solve, it's IP project, solve data center project, crude platform project, information technical project, metaverse platform project, cryptocurrency platform project, and algorithm development project, Netflix platform project, and artificial intelligence project, AI project, the culture tech project, and the biotech project, big tech project. Number 8, climate change coverage project, solution project. Carbon capture and storage project, carbon utilization and securitization project, and green hydrogen project, gray hydrogen, blue hydrogen project, and object financing project, airplane project, ship building project, oil and gas drilling platform project, like this project. And the number 10 is a real estate developed project, hotel and resort developed project, office development project, commercial building development project, apartment restaurant development project, intellectual and industrial building project. The number 11, China One Belt One Road program project. And number 1 is the project financing solution program. The public sector, PPP sector is public-private partnership joint venture sector. IPP sector, independent power plant sector, and the private sector, and the project developer, project advisor, project contractor, project syndicator. Project syndicator, syndication is meaning that the project advisor or project developer is the financing from the initial with the initial public offer through the underwriter. Likewise, us of underwriter is to make solution for the project financing program. And the JVC partnership is JVC is the project JVC and the project developer and the project contractor is looking for the financing program through the underwriter. Likewise, us, our underwriter service, advisor service, and the private placement program. Private placement program is the institutional financier. Institutional financier is for example, Abu Dhabi Wealth Fund, Saudi Real Oil Wealth Fund, Saudi Arabia Oil Wealth Fund, Kuwait Wealth Fund, like this kind of fund, and maybe is the international insurance company of the fund. Like this fund is we can directly negotiating and communicating and sign up MOU, and also their money directly put into the project financing program over there. You understand? And the project loan consortium leader, project of consortium to the getting involved in the international competitive tendering. Contract kind is the BOT, BTO, BLT, BOT, BOMT, BOO, RTL, ROO, EPC, PPP, IPP contract. Feasibility study report for the physical project and the program project, and also the geological study report for the oil and gas project and the mining project. International competitive open tendering, private contract with the preferred negotiating tender or bidder. Project financing program is local project financing program, international project financing program, local and international financing program, matrix program, special project financing program, and the corporate financing program. This is the project financing program. Project financing is meaning that the loan and investor, understand how to do is direct investor, is indirect investor, like this one. And the loan program is the recourse loan program, non-limited recourse loan program, non-recourse loan program, corporate financing program, project financing program in terms of the asset and the principal investment program. There is many kind, you understand, because time is limited. We can only simple explain to the structure. What should you do? What should you do? Completely understand. Direct financing program, indirect financing program, direct investor and indirect investor, and the special purpose vehicle for the maybe project contract, BOT, BET, PPP, IPP, like this special purpose vehicle, on behalf of the project contract, and the project financing program, special purpose vehicle project financing program, special purpose vehicle of the recourse loan, non-recourse loan, limited recourse loan, special purpose vehicle of the financing program solution through the IPO, PPP, you understand, like this one. Risk analysis service is a loan program, and the project investment program, you understand, is the risk, project risk analysis. Number 2 is the underwriting advisory consulting service, so as to list on the local stock market and international stock market, you understand. This is a bond and stock and maybe mezzanine bond, how to the issue of that. Number 1 is the pre-private placement program and the main private placement program. Number 2 is the initial public offer and the main public offer, how to do, and organizing service for the underwriter, the underwriting agreement among the stakeholder, and the private equity fund, how to arrange, and issuance for the all kind of stock, all kind of bond, all kind of mezzanine bond, all kind of debenture. The direct issuance modality, and also indirect issuance modality of the like this is maybe bond. Bond is the indirect modality. Issuance is very popular. Firm commitment offer. Second is the standby offer. Third is best effort offer. You understand? This is offer system. And the privatization program that is a contract in terms of the underwriting agreement among the stakeholder, change and change. Try to change public entity. Public entity is public company or public bank. You understand? There is many kind of public company too, on behalf of government authority, into the private corporate through the local stock exchange or international stock exchange, project by project, program by program. Primary stock exchange, the second stock exchange, third exchange is how to do we can list over there. You understand? In terms of on the basis of your company, your project, stock exchange structuring is Dow Jones 30 and in New York stock security, and Nasdaq 100 and Standard and Poor 500 in USA, and the primary stock exchange, the secondary stock exchange, and the third stock exchange in Mumbai, Dubai, London, Hong Kong, Montreal, Sydney, and Istanbul, Moscow, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Jakarta, Bangkok, no problem. We can explain to you on the basis of your requirement. Where do you want to list up of your stock, and privatization and the stock exchange. Underwriting advisory consulting service as a private sector and public sector, private sector, no problem. We can do anything. And also project is no problem. Is first of all you send us of your project. Okay, in this case we can study of ourselves. You understand? And the number 3, asset securitizing service as underwriter. This is very important for the project financing solution program. Asset is meaning that there is the something tangible asset or the intangible asset which has economic value. Intangible asset. Tangible asset is a physical asset. Intangible asset is only invisible asset or the program asset. Asset kind is a currency asset, current asset, and maybe fixed asset. That is this is the common sense. And you can study of yourself. What is the mean current asset? What is the mean the maybe is that kind of asset? Asset-backed security. Asset-backed security, provided that it will take a long time to the liquidating from the asset into the cash, or it will very difficult to for asset to liquidating into cash. Difficult and the time is a long time. Way is very difficult. In this case is in order to the very easy to the liquidating of the into the cash. You can do it, especially in the mortgage loan lender who is the commercial banker or the investment banker make mortgage pool. In the rating of the prime rate and all alternative rate, subprime rate rating. Another rating is a senior, the mezzanine and equity rate, and they with the organizing corporate who will select of the strong underwriter and who will issue of the security or selling security and issue security and selling of sell out of them, and maybe through the bond or stock. It means security is the bond or stock, and exchange into cash as early as they could. This is the securitization. Asset securitization is simple. Asset is securitizing into the maybe another kind of asset. Is maybe mortgage pool. Mortgage is a kind of asset in the secondary mortgage market, and this is the change into the stock or bond, and then sell to the through the stock exchange or the bond exchange, sell out, so or the through the over the count, understand, and change into cash. This is the asset securitizing. Bond is the certified right to getting interest every annual interest, maybe the semi-annual interest, and also the maybe maturity date they can return from the principal. This is the bond. Stock is the meaning that the certified right to getting of dividend and interest and principal. Principal and interest is different. Bond, the different bond and asset, bond and stock. Asset securitization at the present asset. Securitization asset at the present. Securitization asset is the income of a project in the future. There is two kinds. One is the securitizing at the asset at the present. That is the securitizing underlying asset is the now asset value at the present asset value, or fixed asset value, and then is liquidating of the securitized asset into the currency. And another is the futures asset securitizing with the income of the project in the future. That's project advisor and project developer securitizing underlying asset with the income of project in the future. Next year, so the day before next year, like this. And then is that's securitized asset liquidating into the cash and invest of the project. This is a very important point. Everybody should understand very clearly. My partnership on the global securitizing is the all processing procedure for the what underwriter get credit and approval and the issuing of the security through the underwriter And in the financial market is through the stock exchange or the bond exchange, or through the over the count. Maybe sometimes it's direct over the count. Liquidation is the underwriter. That is the what underwriter is acquiring cash enough after selling security, bond and stock, selling out through the stock exchange or the over the count. And the liquidity meaning that is cash ability. Number A is a mortgage-backed security. What is the meaning mortgage-backed security? You should understand of the provided that it will take a long time to liquidating from the asset into the cash, or it's very difficult to for any kind of asset to liquidating into cash. It will take a long time and difficult. You understand? In this case, mortgage loan lender who is the commercial bank or investment banker make mortgage pool in the rate of the prime rate, maybe alternative rate, subprime rate, and they with organizing corporate who will select of the strong underwriter, select of the one invite of the underwriter with the underwriting contract, and then underwriter is who will issue of the maybe is a security. Sometimes is some asset is the security bond and stock, and selling them out and bond or stock is the sell out, bond and stock sell out and exchange into the cash as early as they could. You understand? This is the normally speaking is a mortgage-backed security. How to do way is a mortgage-backed bond, MBB, issue of MBB can do. Mortgage pay through security, mortgage the pass through bond. Number D is the collateral mortgage the obligation. This is CMO. This is multi-step, maybe prime rate and alternative rate and subprime rate in terms of the credit rating of borrower. You understand? Borrower. And resident mortgage-backed security. This is RMBS. Commercial mortgage-backed security. This is CMBS. There's many kind of. And some is the agency MBS. Agency MBS is the government, maybe insurance company guaranteed or the government guaranteed. Non-agency MBS is the commercial guarantor guaranteed. This MBS is the non-agency MBS. And the collateralized debt obligation. Collateralized debt obligation. First of all is the make a CDO pool. CDO pool is the credit default swap. CDS. Make a CDS. Synthetic collateralized debt obligation. And also CDOs of CDO. CDO the maybe square, CDO cubic, total return swap, interest rate swap, and the balance sheet collateralized debt obligation, collateralized loan obligation, collateralized the bond obligation. There is the many solution way over there. This is the maybe the one time is impossible to lecturing to everything. In terms of your project, in this case we can recommend of you can of the ABS, this ABS you can take advantage. In this case, that's take advantage. Number C is the ABS, MBS now is the project financing asset-backed commercial paper. This is the prime financial sector or the secondary financial sector is willing to the providing project financing loan with the limited recourse loan and non-recourse loan in short-term loan program within 1 year, 1 day. In this case, is the maybe the project developer and the project advisor has a very big company and a very good credit rating, the minimum BB, triple B. You understand? In this case, they can issue up like this kind of commercial paper, promissory note, and also they sell this note sell to the investment company and investment bank and the commercial bank will buy and short term and also high interest rate. Discount rate is very high, maybe 12%, 10% like this, 10% to 12% per year the interest rate, fixed rate. Number D is the social overhead capital asset backed security. This is SOCABS. You understand? This is can do. This is can do maybe asset securitization with the income of a project in the future, meaning that all processing procedure, that is project advisor and the project developer, and the securitizing underlying asset. Underlying asset is there is many kind of underlying asset available, and the sales income of a project in the future, and then is the project developer or the underwriter is liquidating, sell this bond and the stock is sell and also the sell out and liquidating into the currency. The professional, for example, professional football stadium in USA, professional baseball dome stadium in Japan, Taiwan, Korea, like this one, and the professional soccer stadium in Europe, and the connecting highway bridge from Hong Kong to Macau, 72 kilometers. Like this is big investment, but they are very easy to the asset securitization. This asset securitization, you understand, and also they are the liquidating into cash very easy, and undersea tunnel in France to London, and from UK to France this one, and another is the how to do registration of the special purpose vehicle to make a solution for the financing program. You understand? This is SCO, ABS, MBS, how to do, and unconfirmed income in the future. You understand? This is unconfirmed income of a project in the future. Exactly speaking, trust company, escrow account. This is a business, and investor and maybe who is buying up this the asset. Asset is stock and bond. How to sell. This is a technology. And the number E is the international credit rating agency who are on the way to the rating for the government authority, central bank, commercial bank star, and the cooperating group, and the bond, public bond, into the 21 grade. Moody's, Standard & Poor's, Fitch, Dominion Bond Rating Service, Fannie Mac, Freddie Mac. Understand? Number 4, special fintech for the bank server fund, and the metaverse fund, and the global server fund. Bank server fund is through the network targeted to GPI, IPIP, RTGS, KTT, Alliance 2, manual download, SIPA, FX4, FS6, TRN, NEFT, IMPS, IBECS, DTC, like this one, and also ledger to ledger, server to server, and historical fund, heritage fund. You need to understand what is the meaning exactly. And the receiver account arrangement, and deal negotiating, and the sender and the receiver make it clearance, and pay off the loan of the clearance tax and the duty, and paid off, and the settlement, and the investment project, and sharing how to return from the third party account. You understand? Number 2 is a metaverse fund through the virtual world platform. First of all, you need to understand of the non-fundable token, this NFT, and virtual asset and the global through this platform. Global virtual real estate, for example, is like this Dubai Reals of a building. You understand? This is a real ownership and the virtual ownership over there. Their virtual ownership is sell and buy through the like this metaverse platform. Understand? With the non-fundable token. Whenever you need to buy up the non-fundable token, pay for the cash, and also they can give you the platform. You will give the NFT, and you can this money, this token, you can sell and buy. This is not the legal tender, but the other you can available, and you can buy up the virtual asset through the platform. This is a kind of investment similar to the maybe wallet account and the blockchain of the Bitcoin and another cryptocurrency similar. Number 3 is the global server fund. It's different. Global server fund is the dashboard to dashboard. This is a little different. Okay, maybe global business pay, Insta global pay, Insta maybe Insta merchant pay, like this one. The platform and dashboard too much over there. You can raise it and you can share and buy. Maybe if you want to sell up a big amount, maybe minimum 1,000 trillion US dollar. In this case, we can buy or sell to you. And the number 5 is the M&A and the privatization. Privatization is like this one. Your country have maybe the big shortage of the foreign currency, and also your country has of the some maybe the bank, national bank and the national company is the maybe they are bump into the bankruptcy and the default. In this case, you can call us how to do privatization. We can provide up the good service for you. And especially the big shortage of the foreign currency, US dollar, euro, in this RMB, Chinese RMB. In this case, is we will buy up your shareholder, understand? And also we can register. This is the privatization, sell to through the local stock exchange or the international stock exchange. We can sell stock share, and also this money is we can, you understand, buy up your all ownership and the shareholdings from the you. This is the M&A and the private. M&A is the different one. M&A is a different one. The M&A is the many kind of incubating step, angel step, joint venture capital step, and the merger step, acquisition step, and the restructuring step. And then is the how to list on the local stock exchange or international exchange, and sell out of the bond and the stock share. This is the M&A. M&A, especially is the incubating step, is the we are put into some money of in terms of your feasibility study. Angel step is the maybe pilot project is good. You understand? Good 2-3 years after the angels the incubating step. In this case, is we can put into the angel investor. Angel is success, and then is we can bring up the venture capital put into the project. And the venture capital success is we can our group and another A group, and out of country of A group is get married with your project in your country, get married, and also expand of a big company, and then is we can list on the stock exchange in local and international. You understand? This is very good. And also another one is the acquisition. First of all, maybe if you agree of acquisition, your national company, we can put into some stock shareholder, and then is the privatization into the privatization, and then is the we can register of this local stock market exchange or the international stock exchange. You understand? Restructuring is like this. First of all, is we will check up the conducting due diligence, and also restructuring of the in terms of your company law and the rule and the private sector and the public sector, and then is the total how much investor we need is calculate out, and then put into money and the restructuring, and then put into money, and then is the list on the local stock exchange or international stock exchange, and we can normally operating of that project. It's a mining project and power project and oil and gas production project, no problem. Especially oil drilling project, oil pipeline the management project too. M&A tactic and strategic is the financial solution and how to do restructuring solution. And the limited partnership and the general partnership, and the leverage buyout LBO, cash buyout, mezzanine buyout, private equity fund, corporate financing program and equity financing program, debt financing program, mezzanine financing program, private placement program, and initial public offer. There is many way solution from the heritage fund and historical bond, you understand, mutual fund. There is too much kind of money. Number 8, asset cutting and asset trading through the trader platform. We are managed now. In this case, is the very simple, very simple. Maybe if you really have any kind of asset, you can contact to us. Okay, we can seriously negotiating of cutting and put into the trader platform. I understand trader program of the trader program. There is many kind of trader program. Case by case, we can communication and negotiating each other. There is the swapping and the maybe derivative program. There is too much. Understand how to do solution. Welcome very much. Because of that, you know very well of the asset cutting and asset monetizing and asset trading through the trader platform. You know very well. Number 7, currency exchange and currency swap. You understand? This is the understand very well. And also the another is the through the maybe through the derivative program. 3 program exchange and swap. Swap is very simple. Swap is the government to government. Maybe central bank to central bank. It's a big bank to big bank. Is the Euroclear bank to the Federal Reserve Bank. And the central bank to commercial bank to central bank, commercial bank to commercial bank. Like this, they can do it of the swap. Swap is swap. This is another is exchange. Exchange is the simple one by TT. Now is the compared to the how to do swap. Swap is the currency swap. Okay. Maybe Euroclear Bank to the Federal Reserve Bank. Now is the Federal Reserve Bank the shortage, big shortage of Euroclear euro currency. In this case, maybe how much they are now big shortage. They are urgently shortage. In this case, 1 year, 1 day, maybe 6 months. Term is not problem, but normally 1 year, 1 day. In this case, the Federal Reserve is the call to them, rubber call to them of the Euroclear Bank. We can demand for the money now. 100 billion euro need. Okay, in this case, okay, is they can physically is delivery into cross delivery each other in terms of the currency swap agreement between the party. And then in this case, maybe is the like this one, simple. Now is the standard exchange rate is the 1 euro is 1.2 US dollar, 1.2 US dollar. In this case, the Federal Reserve delivery to the 120 billion US dollar delivery to them, and the euro is the 100 billion delivery to them, and keep in the each other, and then this is the physical way. Another way is the credit each other, credit. You understand? Cross credit, no problem. But the physical today is I can explain the physical, and also the other agreement is a swap, currency swap agreement. Over there is the write down of interest rate how much. Maybe is a LIBOR plus 2 spread maybe 1%, LIBOR plus 1.2%. In this case, is US dollar side, the Federal Reserve demand for the euro. In this case, they are LIBOR plus, they should pay for the, for example, a little higher than is the euro side. You understand? Every month they can pay out. US dollar is in US dollar pay, is euro is euro pay, and like this one simple, maybe LIBOR plus 1.2% US dollar pay, euro is the LIBOR plus 1% pay for them. You understand? This is the swap, and that swap is the put into the derivative program too. You understand? This is next time. Today's time is limited, and the currency exchange. Currency exchange is the bank to bank, bank to bank, and central bank to central bank, no problem. Is the maybe commercial bank to commercial bank, no problem. This is private to private, no problem. But private is the need to get approval from the government monitoring, currency monitoring authority. You understand? And then is the maybe bank to bank. You understand? Swap the currency exchange, bank to bank. TT by TT. In this case, is the other maybe. Euro Clear Bank and US same is the in order to compare with each other. Compare with each other, they demand urgently demand. You understand? In this case, same rate is same, but US dollar issued discount. Discount minimum maybe, for example, 10%. In this case, there is no calculator of the interest rate, only the discount rate. In this case, now is the euro. 1 euro is the 1.2 US dollar. Okay, 10% discount is the 1 euro equal to the 1.32. You understand? 1.32 US dollar. The 10% discount already, because they are delivery maybe is the TT to TT each other. Yeah, understand? It's a escrow account each other over there, but arrival already in the Euro Clear Bank in US dollar is maybe 132 billion. And the euro arrival in the USA is the 100 billion. You understand? And this is the 1.2 is the principal. You understand? 1.2 principal. And another 1.2 is the profit, gross profit in the euro side. In this case is the 10%. In 10% is normally speaking is separate like this. Gross, you understand? Gross discount is the 10%. 8% is the euro side profit, Euro Clear Bank profit, gross profit. And 2% is the separate. It's euro side 1%, euro side middleman 1%, and the US dollar side middleman 1%. Separate. You understand? This is the exchange. Now, how to do the derivative? Derivative is the very complicated science, but technically, fintech, this is needed to the professional and the expert. They can understand. Maybe the project financier is the almost cannot understand. 99.99% is impossible to understand. But the other, maybe if you wanted to understand of this one, derivative is the forward deal, forward exchange, and futures exchange, and option exchange, and swap exchange. The swap exchange. This derivative deal swap and also the currency swap to government is quite different. Derivative is on the market. And market is on the exchange and over the account. You understand? This is personal to personal play. Of course, is the maybe institutional play, no problem. Is cooperation each other deal is no problem. But this is very complicated. Next opportunity. And another business is selling, leasing, buying, cutting, monetizing, private placement program through the trade platform. There is many kind of the trading program, especially the standby LC, MT110, MT10310A, MT10372, MT10354, MT760, MT79 cash account block, sovereign guarantee, sovereign bond, MTN, LTN, SKR, banknote, frozen tender. Frozen tender can be of the asset, classified asset, and NIQD, Jim Gold, banknote, bank draft, T-bill, T-note, T-bond. There's many kinds. TIPS, IBOE, International Bill of Exchange, a historical bond, heritage fund, and the Euro bond. Euro bond is the small cap, is big cap, no problem. And the bank bond, ACK, Dragon Note, gold, and gold bond like this one. And the special fintech is L2L, S2S. Okay, this is the maybe Swift message. Maybe can do it. Maybe can do it. And another is Swift. And Swift is for the Society for the Interbank Financial Telecommunication. Swift BIC is the bank identifier code. Identified code. CHIP CHIPS, cross-border interbank payment system in RMB settlement for the maybe the iron ore, crude oil, like this one. Already the 40 country take part in this club. You understand this club? This CHIPS SWIFT is controlled by the SWIFT is control of the CHIPS the network line. SPFS system in the ruble, system for the transfer of financial message in ruble settlement, like this country, the Sanction country, the China, Iran, India, North Korea, Cuba, Venezuela. This is a very big problem country. Armenia, like this country. And RTGS, real-time cross settlement, and the CHATS, clearing house automatic transfer system, and the QFS, quantum financial system, and another special bank account number 934 is a Turkmenistan Manat account we have. If you demand for the euro, US dollar, Hong Kong dollar, Chinese RMB, Korean won, like this one, is the Turkmenistan Manat is put into the our deposit into our account. We can pay back for the bank to bank. You understand? This is number 7. Number 8 is the repatriation program for the frozen tender. Frozen tender, you know very well, is the this cash in the box in the bonded warehouse in the airport, bonded warehouse in seaport, bonded warehouse in safekeeping house, bonded warehouse in the bank vault, bonded warehouse in private warehouse. This is bonded warehouse, and with 16 kind of legal paperwork. But you cannot put into deposit, demand deposit and periodical deposit, impossible to bank. You understand? In this case, okay, you check up the number 1. You check up the paperwork, 16 kind of paperwork. Wonder if the project tender owner has or not. Maybe is they have no document. This is lost tender. It's very low. This is a very low value, and maybe 16 kind they have. This is high value. But the middleman is don't negotiating with us because that is rate is impossible. You understand? International conventional fixed rule over there is the 16 kind with maybe frozen tender is how much percent already confirmed. We cannot out of control. You understand? Only we can 1% of the P, and you know the retaining P is okay. Impossible to the, you understand? And also the another 5% is the performance incentive, unconditional success. You understand? No need to negotiating with us too much. The middleman show you the other like this one. This is the legal frozen tender with the 16 kind of paperwork. Another is the lost tender. Lost tender is the same cash in the box and also the bonded warehouse, but there is no document. You understand? Maybe another is the limited lost tender. Is they have maybe 10 kind of document have, but 6 kind of document is lost. This is a limited loss tender. Everybody welcome. You understand? Welcome to very much communication and negotiating. We can delivery and security delivery service by airplane and the security car too. But the legally working deal together, not illegal deal. We cannot getting involved in the with the middleman and the intermediary. This is a repatriation program solution for the frozen tender. You understand? And the number 9 is the POS machine. You can take advantage of the special POS machine. Not is a normal merchant POS machine. Merchant POS machine meaning that is the hotel, shopping mall, jewelry shop, restaurant. This is the merchant POS machine. Anytime you can swapping, punching, no problem. But the special POS machine is the protocol 101.201, 4-digit to 6-digit, offline, online. And the key is the KYC from the card owner and the KYC from the LODA. LODA KYC, without the LODA KYC, impossible to touch up your card. You understand? Although you are upload a big amount of money over there. And also over the performance bond is the protocol 101 performance bond. You should deposit, demand deposit into our nominator account in Hong Kong. 500 million euro. 50,000. 101 is 50,000 P bond. Another is the performance bond. Performance bond in the 201. For the protocol 201 performance bond is the minimum 500,000 euro deposit into our nominator account. And then is maybe unconditional success, we can return to this bond. You understand? This bond is we cannot swallow. And the physical swapping machine is ready. You understand? Protocol 101, 201 ready. Always ready. You understand? If you send us up the KYC and deposit into the P bond, anytime you can available. Take advantage. You can take advantage of our POS machine. But the special long distance manual punching machine you can available. You understand? Maybe if you KYC and the LODA KYC and the card owner KYC is very good, we can propose to you. You understand? Welcome very much. Number 10 is the traditional physical trading. Crude oil, LNG, LPG, D2, JP54, D6, steam coal, iron ore, like this one. But payment is the CI, the arrival in CIF China, nominate airport, seaport, you understand? But we will pay for the RMB after CIQ. Gold bullion deal in terms of LBMA. Gold Doriba is a CIF Hong Kong, Dubai, 10 kilo to the 500 kilo each delivery. But gold bullion is different. We can make a big deal together, not any problem. And also the metal is copper, zinc, lead, tin. Through in terms of the LME or KLTM marketing price. And another is rice and corn, starch, beef we will buy. Understand? Maybe 15 cutting beef and 23 cutting beef from the Australia, USA, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa. This is our number 1 to number 10 of the project financing program. Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome.